difference between me and you. You act like my heart is bulletproof. You can't keep saying you love me, then tell me you're leaving like I don't got feelings too. All I've ever been was good to you. I played my role, I played the fool. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm blaming you.
What up, family? What up, family? It's your boy, He the Breaker of Bars. Hey, I was just in the room, man. I was watching this show called Unsung, and it kind of goes over the life and history of singers, rappers, artists, groups of the past, basically. So I'm probably gonna have some Dru Hill, my favorite group of all time, songs dropping out too. But this one got me right here. With no intent on watching it, so after I watched the Dru Hill Unsung, it rolled into Michel'le, and I was like, "What the fuck is Michel'le?" But as soon as it started, I was like, "Oh, that was her." I was like, "Okay, that's Dre's wife." But then she got into how Dre was abusive to her, like everything, like black in her eyes and not giving a fuck about it, basically. And then I was like I said, this is her. Probably one of her biggest songs, if not the biggest song, and it was about Dre, basically. So I was like, I want to hear, like, oh, you know, Unsung, they only give you kind of like snippets. So I was like, I want to hear this. I want to hear this thing in full. I want to hear what she was talking about in full. I might need to go through a couple. And I was going through it. They also made reference that, you know, she stayed when Dre left and started his own shit. That she stayed back with Suge Knight, basically, and eventually got serious with Suge Knight. But I wonder what that album would have been like if they let her do what she wanted to do on the album. Because they started saying, no, she's talking about Dre. They didn't want it on there. It's like they probably cut a classic album out by having that happen. If she could do like what she wanted to do now, just to make that, I bet the album was crazy. But Something in My Heart by Michel'le. I ain't never seen this video outside of what they just showed. Now, if y'all ain't seen Unsung, it's crazy because her regular voice is like hello, yeah, it's real light, like screech, like. But then when she sings, it's powerful. And they said the doctor said she talks over her larynx, like how they don't know, but that's what gives her that like screechy, like low tone voice. But her singing voice is crazy. Like you wouldn't even know it's the same person. What should he know? Man, you can feel that. This is what you heard on the show. Like this is knowing what it's about now. It hits crazy, especially since we've all, if y'all are watching, we've probably all lived some part of life at this point where we've carried on a relationship far too long. And what she said, baby, if we try, things will get better. But with that logic and thinking mind, it never really does get better. It only gets worse because it's like the comfortability said, we can just do this and keep getting away with it. And vice versa from both sides. As baby, if we try, it can get bad. And I really feel she wanted that to be as well.
Things will get better.
Like, oh. She's singing this because it's coming from her soul. That's why she's able to put into it.
Things will get better.
Like she meant that. Like what? She chopped through that one.
No one could tell me different. We're too good together.
No one can tell her. Can't nobody tell me different. I know it looks bad, it feels bad. I know it's bad, but nobody can tell me that we should not be together. She meant this. She loved that dude.
We're too good together. The changes I'm going through, you know. The changes I'm going through, you know I'll never be the same. Your love has touched me so. There's no one else.
God, like what? With Dre knowing this was about him, I wonder what it had to feel like hearing this back then. I wonder if some narcissist part of him was like, yo, I put that pain in you. You're able to drop hits like this because like that's great. Like she's pouring out this. Like what?
The changes I'm going through,
What are you going through?
you know I'll never be the same. Your love has touched me so. There's no one else to blame but you.
Oh.
That's something you should know. Something you should know. There's something in my heart. Something in my heart. Got me hooked on you.
She poured out on this thing. Yeah, she poured out on that, man. You feel like the way that story, I was like, yo, I gotta hear this in full, like, woo. And it's like I don't even mean to be in any kind of way, but it's like she sung that from a hurtful place, and it was full of pain, and you felt it. Maybe if it was just all love, maybe her music was but these are classics. Like I'm sorry she had to go through it. But then we wouldn't have these classics if she didn't. So it's like, you know, it's pros and cons. And I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel selfish even for feeling that way. But we would not have a song or songs like this if everything was just good. Like, I'm sorry she had to go through. I'm sorry she went through it. Like, the beating, like, now the brother said something that made completely no sense to me. Like, we just grew up thinking it was normal. You just thought it was normal for your sister to be beat on, and like what? I was like, what? What? You? Oh no, bro. But oh man, that's a beautiful song, man. She endured to put that out, and you felt like even at one point in the song where you see she hits a note and then she like looks up like at the heavens, like while she was hitting that note, like. Woo. she pulled out, man. If I need to get any more Michel'le on the channel, man, y'all let me know in the comments, man. One family. Peace.